you can't judge an entire population of people off the thoughts of one chapter, or probably not even a whole chapter, 5 guys, whoever it was chanting it. I don't know how many people it was, but there's bad apples in everything. There's, no matter fraternities, the hospitals, the government, like there's bad apples everywhere. So you can't say that because one chapter, and I'm sure other chapters have similar things. I'm sure there are bad things going on like that, but it's ridiculous to say that all fraternities should be disbanded because of that. Like I said earlier, you look at the other things that fraternities bring, sororities bring, Greek life brings, and that's ridiculous to think that they're not useful. Let's do it, Tyler.
Okay, go for it.
My name is Mike Pavlison. I am a senior in Beta. I am a 4th year in the 6-year med program. And I'm also in the Navy. And I joined Beta in 2011, right out of high school, right when I was a 1st year in the program. If I could sit someone down and kind of explain to them what we're about, I guess I'd say, there is a fun aspect to it, and I think they mistake the fun we have for some carelessness and irresponsibility. And the people from the outside, they don't actually see the full picture, like you were talking about, of the schoolwork, the grades, volunteering on campus, around campus, and just our personal lives, our careers or professions.
Well, because for one thing, we're not going to be covered for doing good things. That's not going to pop up in CNN. Oh, Beta did a philanthropy event. There's no fanfare behind that. What does get fanfare is the bad eggs, like SAE at Oklahoma, those racist remarks. So the media and the mass public are only seeing the bad side of what we do and what fraternities do. When you get to know us, you actually get to see what we actually are about. We are academic, we are respectful, and we are not the stereotype that has been inflicted on us recently. And I think what happened in Oklahoma is indicative of the bad eggs in fraternities. There are bad fraternities out there, and they don't have any place in any college campus. They're going to be doing things like that, but that's not what we're about. That's not what Beta's about. That's not what this chapter's about, and we are a far cry from what they did.
I think I'd sit someone down for our chapter specifically, and I'd have them look at all the hard work we do in school. I think is the #1 thing I think would impress anyone. Everyone, no matter what their major is here, cares about school and wants to do well in school because they understand how important it is. So I think people who don't know us don't realize that, And I think we push each other to do well in school, and it's a good competitive atmosphere as far as school goes. I think that would be the main thing. And then obviously that we have philanthropy and stuff, which every fraternity does that people don't realize that they're not involved in it. But I think the school is what's different from us than other fraternities.
When I first came to college, I had absolutely no interest in joining a fraternity. My brother was in a fraternity at KU. It just did not fit my fancy. But when I first came here, I just went to one of the Greek nights on a whim. Just like I was like, well, I might as well go. I'm not doing anything. And I talked to all the Beta guys, and they really had their stuff together. They were serious. They had good grades, and it's not just about parties and all that kind of stuff. Like that's the main stereotype of fraternities. We have fun, but it's not the main focus of what we do. And I did not see that before I came here. I just had the typical stereotypical view of fraternities. But once I got to know the Beta guys, that completely changed, and that's why I am a fraternity man. Beta has been such a huge contributor to my life and what I want to do. I've learned a lot. I get good grades because of Beta, and a whole slew of other things are because of joining this fraternity. Well, brotherhood, it's a term that a lot of fraternity guys will throw around, and people who aren't in fraternities are going to really like, oh, okay, yeah, you're a brotherhood, whatever. It's actually very real. It's actually a brotherhood. It is actually a family. And that's what it means to me. It's been very interesting growing up in college with my pledge class, how we've developed all together, and we've really grown up literally as a family. That's how I see brotherhood.
Campuses without Greek life, they would lose. I'm trying to think of a better way to say that. I don't know how to. It's not not like diverse, but it's a entire segment of their student population. You know, and obviously, campus would be way less fun. But no, I think the Greek life community are the people who are the most involved around campuses, whether it be government or like spirit stuff, volunteering at anything. You know, they're the ones who are always on campus because they live there. They're always involved in some kind of club or intramurals, or I think they give the energy to the entire campus. And without that, I think campus would be a lot less exciting. Any campus would be a lot less exciting. And if I'm not mistaken, we have had the best grades of every fraternity, every semester but 2 since we've been on campus in the mid-'80s. So, like I said earlier, we take school pretty seriously.
How many guys do you have this year?
73, is that right? 73 guys, averaging a 3.5. I'll take it. It's pretty good. And the pledge class we just initiated had like 6 4.0s maybe, something like that. I'm so nervous.